I love to go prospecting in all the mountain streams, and as I go I love to sing, my gold pen in my hand. Go for me, go for Ma, go for me, go for Grandpa, ha 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 ha, go for me, go for Ma, my gold pen in my hand. Hey everybody, Grandpa here. Well, we're doing something a little different today. We're at the house down in Orlando, Florida. And I've taken you on a lot of trips and stuff, and I thought, well, I want you to see the research that goes into one of these trips, and I want you to see the steps that Grandpa goes through to find the sites. And so we're just going to take a little time. I'm in Grandpa's office here. They give me a little part of the dining room next to the dining room table. That way I'm close to the food. And in Grandpa's office here, where we do the Grandpa Gold Show, production, thinking, planning, and plan all our expeditions, safaris, trips, whatever we want to call them depending upon the YouTube shoot. So I'm going to put the camera on a laptop that I got from my wife. You'll have to excuse the color, it's pink, but does the job, and didn't cost me anything, and you know that's how Grandpa does it. And I want you to meet my one of my best buddies. His name is Skeeter. Now I'm going to just move the camera here a little bit so you can meet Skeeter. All right? Okay. Skeeter, you going to say hello to anybody? Want to say hello to the people? Huh? That's my buddy Skeeter. Yeah, look at him. Isn't he cute? Yeah. Don't want to take him along with me, though, on any of my trips. Nah, he just likes to sit by Grandpa. We put this spot up here for him, so he's got nice and comfortable next to my filing cabinet and stuff. So that's my Skeeter. Yeah, get you out in the light here. You look better in the light, boy. Yeah. So you got to see Skeeter. Don't like to take him along. I'm always afraid then he might try to play with a cottonmouth, or, you know, them good old water moccasins. They would do him wrong. So anyway, that's Skeeter. Now let's get to the interesting stuff. Gonna get this baby set up. Oh, there's Grandpa's screensavers on the laptop. Isn't that interesting? There's Grandpa with a raccoon at the cabin from our July vacation this summer. Here's some of the shots I did. So I think it's pretty nice stuff. There's a stream. That's Hot House Creek up in North Carolina, just north of the Georgia border by Blue Ridge. That's one of my sons, Jared. Get to there's the homepage for Grandpa's, www.grampasgoldshow.com. If you ever go to the website, that's our homepage. And I hope you all get a chance to take a look at it. Now, what do we do when it comes to gold? First thing we do is we say, where is there gold? All right? Well, what you want to do, you go up in the corner up here, you got your Google search. Anyway, that's who I'm hooked up with. And so you type in, and my closest spot is Georgia, so I'm going to type in, do my Google thing here. Where is gold? Oh, there's my first mistake. Let's back that up. Where is natural? That's right, natural gold found in Georgia. So we typed that in our Google search, okay? And we hit the little magnifying glass thing up there, or I guess you can hit the enter key. And that's going to go gold nuggets in the North Georgia mountains, all kinds of stuff's on that web page. And it's going to scroll through. Now, you can go on, you know, pages and pages and pages. Do your Google search. Let's go down to the next page. And you go on and on. Up here on top, it's got gold mines in Georgia. And you're talking about real prospecting for gold in the United States. You want to go to those type of sites. But the reason I typed in natural gold is because the first time I did it, I said, where's gold found in Georgia? And I ended up with about 75,000 jewelry stores. And that's not what Grandpa was looking for. So anyway, you type in, where's gold found in Georgia? And don't stop. Here you got an illustrated history of the Georgia Gold Rush and the United States. Talk about Reed Farm, where they found a 17-pound nugget back in 1800s. So goes into Dahlonega, great gold finds and strikes of history. Check them all out, and keep going. Go way back. I've had people tell me the first 3 or 4 hits on web pages are going to be where you want to go. But I tell you, where I'm going on my next trip now in mid-September, I went in, I believe I was in about 40 pages on the web pages doing my search, and I found a news article in an old magazine. It was only about 8 or 10 years old, and it referred to a gentleman who had done a speech or a presentation at some kind of a civic club in the northern part of Georgia, and he happens to have a loosely formed group of gold panners, and they go out into a certain area, which I'm not even going to mention yet, because I've been doing my research on it, and I'm going to wait until I find good gold. Although it is in the Georgia Gold Belt, it's in a place people don't too often think of going. So I'm really looking forward to this next trip. So anyway, you go and you get your sites. Now Grandpa's got, Lord knows, Grandpa's got a ton of favorites up here. And you go down on the little bar thing. You all know computers. So Grandpa's going up to his favorites, and he clicks in his favorites, okay? And what I did was, excuse me, in one of my searches, I came up on a book. It was done in 1896. It was a state geologist in the state of Georgia, and he went through the history of all the gold mines that were in North Georgia up to that time. So I'm going to click on that. Now that's was done by a guy named William Yates and Samuel Macaulay and Francis King. And that's the name of the publication. I got it, found it on just through going through Windows. This is in a Google's book search I did. And so anyway, and you go through this and you can scroll through. Now this book is 500 pages long. And I've read this book probably 3 or 4 times. And it starts out with the history of gold in the world, and it keeps going on, and it gets into Georgia, and it lays out the different gold mines and stuff. Let's see if I can get to the pages where I want to talk about. We back that out. I'll see if I can do the right page I want to go to, and we'll see if it ends up going to it. I don't know. I'm still kind of green with this computer stuff. So, and it's just going to have to, anyway, you go in and it lists the gold mines where they were in Georgia, when they were in production, and the properties. And what it does is it lists lots and districts. So what I did was, now I'm going to go to another one of my favorites. So I went, because you say, well, okay, where are these lots and districts, okay? And you know, they sell gold maps on the internet for anywhere from $20 to $50, depending upon what you get. And I've got a lot of different sites. I've got all kinds of maps of North Georgia. Here's let me see, let's go, let me see, we'll go to this one here. And you can click on that county. There it goes, maps. all the different years of this county. Let's go to back in the gold days, 1846. Bingo. And there it shows all the different maps for, now Bartow County at that time was known as Cass County. It's gone through some changes, and it just shows you the lay of the land back in that time. So I'm doing more research on it, and I came up, just by playing on the laptop, I came up with more topo maps. Now I'm going to go to here, for example. This is 1846, 1856. Now we're going to go, and where it says lot numbers and districts, we're going to go to another site. This is the Bartow County GIS. And I got some kind of an error. Don't you just hate that stuff? So let's go to a different county. I've got, oh, there was always good gold found in Cherokee County. It's right next to, let's check, let me see. We're going to go, we'll try Cherokee County, Georgia. Okay, that was a different one. This is a list of all the different minerals. This is mindat.org. And in here you can go, here for example, we'll go to, it lists all the different mines from Cherokee County. Let's go to the LaBelle Mine, Cherokee County, Georgia. We'll click on that. Oh, this one happens to have a map. So we're going to go and we're going to hit a map there. And this is mindat.org. This is the website, www.mindat.org. You can all go to it. We're going to go to the map pages. And we click on there. This gives the latitude, longitude of the site. And if we zoom in on the good old zoom finder over here, you all know how to work this stuff. We're just going to zoom in and see where the little icon is right there in the middle. Well, that keeps getting you closer and closer and closer to where the mine was, and you just keep zooming in. Now what I like to do is I like to go to satellite, so you're looking at it from the sky, and here it shows the layout. We're going to zoom out a little bit. It shows that the mine at one time was right there. Now these maps are not always right 100% accurate, but it gives you a ballpark figure. And here as I back out, I'm in the satellite. This, I tell you, this technology is really neat. And I'm going to go to a site here where, let me go to Cherokee County, because this is kind of in Cherokee County, this area anyway. So we go to our map, okay? Now this is a map of Cherokee County, Georgia. I'm going to zoom in, and if you keep zooming in, it gives you the roads, and you keep zooming in. Pretty soon it's going to show you the district. I'm going to back out one. Yeah, I'm going to back out one. Shows you the district and the land lot number. And you can break this down even more to find your map. Now we're running out of time. This has been like my first 15-minute video, and I thought you guys would really enjoy the nuts and bolts. This is a quick review of what Grandpa does to get his stuff, and I hope you like it. I love to prospect in the stream. It's always so much fun. The bubbling brooks, they call to me, come get our pretty gold. Gold for me, gold for Ma, gold for me, gold for Grandpa, ha 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 ha, gold for me, gold for Ma, my gold pen in my hand.